Rainbows are beautiful, but you can't have them without a little rain. And in this video, we're going to be in the Kruger National Park during the rainy season. Hello everybody, I'm Karabo, your northern bushman. And before long, we had arrived in Mpumalanga, the place of the rising sun. It wasn't raining when we arrived at Malilane Gate, and we were hoping to hit the ground running with some super sightings. If you've watched our previous videos, then you would know that we're very fortunate when it comes to predator sightings, and this trip was no exception. Even though traffic did accumulate, but we were actually the first car at this sighting. Talk about being at the right place at the right time. We were now at this sighting for about 30 minutes now, so we decided to park on the side of the road so the lions could pass us. And the reason for that is because we wanted to get a close-up of the two males that were at the back of the pride. And instead of them passing us, they decided to take a break from the walking, and some of them were lying right next to our car, using it as shade. Though we wanted to leave this sighting and reduce traffic to give other people a chance, but one of the people that were there at the sighting made us aware that there was a lion right at the back of our rear tires, so we had no choice but to stick around some more. After being at the lion sighting for about 2 hours and having the best view than any other car, the bar was set high now, but the Kruger kept delivering as we bumped into this pack of wild dogs. It's amazing to think that it took us more than 6 years of coming to the Kruger to have our first wild dog sighting, and now we see them on every trip. We made a stop at Afzal. Afzal is similar to Chokwani. It's got a restaurant, a convenience store, and toilet facilities. This was our first elephant sighting, can you believe it? About 20 to 30 meters from this sighting, there was a car, and when we asked as to what they were seeing, we realized that there were 2 rhinos in the thicket bush. So now this meant that we had completed 3 of the big 5. We were just filled with excitement. Well, a leopard sighting followed. Now we had ticked off 4 of the big 5, and all this before we even got to Skukuza. And finally, buffalo. We had completed the big 5 within 5 hours of entering the park. Now that's special. When we arrived in Skukuza, we ordered one burger meal to share, as we didn't want to be too full when we arrived in Lower Sabie, as we would still need to braai and enjoy the evening starlight. We had left Skukuza and now we were on our way to Lower Sabie. And after an action-packed day, we just couldn't wait to have a braai with a river view at camp. We took our time to enjoy most of the sightings that we came across. That's the whole point of coming to this beautiful park. When we got to Nkutlu picnic site, it was amazing just how quiet it was. This was surely the best time to visit the Kruger. We were now relaxing at camp, and we only had 3 things on our minds. Number 1, dinner. Number 2, bragging to our neighbors about our sightings of the day. And number 3, planning our route for the next day. But for now, we'll stick to dinner. It was a fairly quiet morning in terms of sightings, so we decided that we might as well go to Komatipoort via Crocodile Bridge to stock up on things that we would need for the days ahead. And while we didn't see any lions today, there was a lion that was roaring across the river the whole time we were sitting outside. On this day, we decided to do Skukuza and back, so we started at Lake Panic. We didn't want to do more than 100 kilometers on the day, so it was all about taking it easy. did have another leopard sighting, but the leopard was here and gone. But a sighting is a sighting. It had started raining on the early hours of the morning. Our plan was to drive to Chokwani, then Skukuza, and then back to Lower Sabie. At this point, we were still driving north to Chokwani. Every now and then, we would discuss what we were going to have for dinner. I can't begin to explain just how magical every moment felt. Between Chokwani and Skukuza, as we were heading south, 3 male lions popped out of nowhere. The drive north was worth it after all. Initially, we thought that animals didn't move around much when it's raining because of the wet grass, but it appeared to be business as usual. And when we got to Skukuza, we decided to visit the Skukuza train station before driving back to Lower Sabie. Our first sighting of the day was a leopard on a tree having his breakfast, so we decided to stick around for quite a while. After watching him for a while devouring his meal, hunger was kicking in on our side, so we opted to have a bush breakfast at Nkutlu picnic site later on. After having breakfast in Kutlu, We now had to decide as to which gate we were going to use to exit the park, and Pabeni Gate was the gate of choice. At this sighting, we were not so far away from Pabeni Gate, and already we were planning our next trip. The day of departure is always the saddest. This would be our last sighting of the trip. The leopard wasn't present, but his scale was still fresh on a tree, and there were 2 hyenas lurking on the ground. In a nutshell, this is what the Kruger looks like during the rainy season. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our channel. Till next time.